Hi, my name's Lynette Anderson. I live in Australia, and today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about the amazing revolutionary Appliqué tools. They were made and developed by my friend Rosa, who's a Spanish girl. They're brilliant. They really mean that anyone who is scared of doing traditional appliqué can do them with the tools. You get 2 tools in your pack. They're made from steel, so they're quite heavy. You've got the forked tongue one, which is your holding tool, and you've got the flat-edged one. And you're basically going to use them like some cutlery. We're going to cut out our shape from some appliqué paper, which is shiny side is fusible. I've fused it to the wrong side of my chosen fabric, and I'm just going to grab some scissors. And we're going to cut out with a small seam allowance. Now, you don't want a huge seam allowance. It needs to be something between 1/8 and 1/4 of an inch. And we're just going to cut around, and I'm working on a little bird today because he's going to show you how to do curves and how to do points. As with all appliqué shapes, if it's a curve that goes in, you are going to clip. Now, you're going to clip to the paper. Sounds scary, but that's what you're going to do. So nice little short, sharp cuts to the paper line. Okay, I'm working on a little black mat, which is nice and non-slip. And we're going to be working with our glue pen. And we're going to pick up the tools. Now I'm going to start on his tail. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to hold our tool nice and upright. And we're going to put a little bit of glue across his tail feathers, sliding the Appliqué tool with its flat edge under and just rolling the fabric over the edge of the paper. Go back and put a little bit more glue. Hold your holding tool nice and close to where you're working and roll that edge. If I'd been holding my tool here, what would have happened when I went to roll the edge would I'd have lifted the whole bird, which isn't going to work. Now we're going to put a little bit more glue on, and you'll notice I like my glue on both the paper and the fabric. Remembering that the glue pen is moist and your paper is water soluble, so don't go too far around the shape. And we're just quickly going to roll those edges over the edge of the paper. And I'm always going to work in a direction away from me. That bit's popped up, so we'll just pop him back down. Now we've got to the curve of his head. It could be a tiny circle, it could be something. I'm just going to work with the tip of the tool. And as I do that, I am going to push, if you like, this time, the fabric on it. I am slightly gathering. This is where the glue is your friend. It's going to help you move that fabric on that tight curve, so you get that nice little neat edge. I need a little bit more glue in there, and I'm just going to hold it in place. Can you see that lovely little curve that I've got? It's almost like it's a gathered piece, but that's where the glue is definitely your friend. Now I've done all the difficult shapes on this particular piece, and we can just go ahead and speed, if you like, around. Now, one thing I can tell you is if you make a mistake, say you fold something and it's not quite how you like it, whilst the glue is moist, you can lift it back up. Once that glue has dried, to be honest, you're better off to cut out a new piece and start completely again rather than fighting with it. So we're almost at the end of the bird's tail, and we're just going to fold it in nicely. Now, the mat is heat proof, so you can use a light iron, but I tend to just press with my fingers on the wrong side, turn him over, give him a good press. And he is now ready. I'm just going to hold him in my hand so you can see him. He's now ready to applique in place. And the paper is going to stay in. Remember that. The paper's staying in. So he's ready to go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that tip. And I hope it's going to encourage you to register to join my course at Craft You. See you there.